Hey, why did the peacock cross the road? Because he's a stupid bird. Love you, Kevin. I didn't mean it, I promise. Hello there, people of the internet. So I have been asked to go ahead and make more video footage on the Cougar right here, because I got a fun little video series about driving the Cougar around. And I figured I'd go ahead and make one. Now, I started making a video and it kind of fell apart a little while ago, which is one of the reasons why I haven't really messed with it. God, this thing desperately needs some body work. But I made some footage upon which I needed new tires, and I had a headlight out that was on the Cougar. So I replaced the headlight so I wouldn't get pulled over by the police, and now I have a functioning headlight. And I replaced the front tires because those are the ones that require steering, and that was my logic. So rather than spend the money on a full set of tires, I ended up just replacing the front tires. Now, the beauty about my particular setup is I have access to a mechanic shop, and at this mechanic shop is a tire machine, and that definitely made mounting the tires a lot easier. So despite the fact that I needed, a full set of 4 tires, these tires that I have right now have like 100,000 miles on them. I have driven the absolute hell out of them. But I needed a full set, couldn't afford a full set, so I ended up going the route of just the 2 ones on the front. And the ones on the back are very sketchy, but less sketchy than the ones that were on the front. So I ended up replacing the ones on the front. But I used the tire machine, really easy. Pull the old tires off, put the new ones on. You use the air compressor that's built into the machine to pop the bead. And then after that, I ended up going adventuring, and at the point of recording this was like a while ago where I recorded this adventuring part, but it was still a fun time. So we're going to throw in me doing the tires with, that's going to be the maintenance/repair section of driving the Cougar. And then we're going to throw in the adventuring portion of driving the Cougar. So you guys enjoy. Hello there, people of the internet. So I am in the Cougar. It's definitely got Cougar in it, that's for sure. And I don't feel like being at home today, so I've decided to go ahead and just get in the Cougar and do what it is that I've always thought about doing. And I am just going to start driving in one direction or the other. My plan, we got this long road that goes into Branford over here in Florida. So I'm going to go up that road over to Branford. I've been to Branford before, but I've never been past the very beginning of Branford. So I'm gonna just go check out Branford and see what Branford has to offer. And that is my excuse to not be at home, because I don't feel like being here today. We got company coming over, and I don't feel like dealing with company, so I'm making myself scarce. Alright, tag along. So right off the bat, before we even get started, there's Kevin. Get out of the way, Kevin, you're in my driveway. God damn it. This Kevin in particular likes hanging out here. Hey, why did the peacock cross the road? Because he's a stupid bird. Love you, Kevin. I didn't mean it, I promise. But first thing I noticed right as I'm going down the driveway is, I need a little bit of freedom in my tank. So we are going to go ahead and go out to a Freedom store. Not the one that sends Freedom pills, but the one that has Liquid Freedom. And we're going to put some Liquid Freedom in the Cougar, so I have a bit of travel time. So that'll be fun. Alright, I have changed my mind. I'm at the front of my driveway and already decided I don't feel like going where I was originally going to go. Originally we were going to go that way, because Branford is in that direction. But in this direction, there's a road, and I have no idea where it goes, but it's just a long strip of road, and I want to go check that road out. I've always thought about going down that road, but I have no idea how far it is down that road, but we're going down that road today, so that's what I'm doing. I'm also going to clean off this windshield before we get started with that. But before that, we need gasoline. Alright, so I can't quite remember what's in this direction, but I do remember somebody telling me there was something cool in this direction, or at least that's what I associate this road with. Originally, I was going to go in this direction, but while I was pumping gas, I saw this road, and I remembered that somebody had said there was something really awesome this way. So we're just gonna run down this road and see where it takes us, although I have no idea where the hell it's gonna take us. But this is our plan. We're going down this road, we're gonna see what's up. If I don't like it, then I'm going down the original road. Alright, so I came across the antique store that I've actually been to before. I was told that the antique store had closed down. I did not know that the antique store was in this direction, and I don't think that we're quite at the cool thing that I wanted to check out, but I still wanted to check out this antique store. The antique store was closed down and then reopened. I talked to the owner about 2 years ago, and it was turned into a hardware store, but they still had a bunch of cool old stuff in there. They had an old safe in the back. They had plenty of antique stuff in there, probably left over from whenever they had bought the place. And the place definitely had the vibe of an antique store, despite the fact that it was a hardware store. But I picked up a couple of things. I got a book about the Constitution. This thing is old. I'm not sure. I think the date in it was 1935, but I'll double check on that and get some more information on it. Also found some old like old school logs and bookkeeping and whatnot from the antique store back in its heyday. But the books are just records from the antique store back whenever it was an antique store, and they had them out there for sale for dirt cheap. And I was like, you know what? I really did enjoy this antique store back when it was a thing. So just to kind of preserve the memories of these books that are probably just going to get thrown away at some point, I went ahead and I bought them. I also found a bag of old silverware that was, actual silver, and I went ahead and I picked that up too, and I'm probably going to clean it up and have myself some fine silverware for not a lot of money. Anyway, now I'm going to drive in this direction, and we're going to see if I can come across the thing that I'm actually looking for, because, well, I'm not entirely sure what it is, in all honesty. I saw it once a long time ago. Now, I'm not sure where it is around here, but I know it's somewhere around here. And we're going to see if we can go find it. Alright, well, I was not able at all to find what I was looking for. And I don't even know if I'm in the general area of what it is I'm looking for. I don't even know what I'm looking for really looks like, because I saw it once many years ago. But I did come across this place. This is a pretty cool hiking trail. And we got what looks like a little grilling area over here. Porta potty, obviously. And I'm curious. I want to come see this thing over here. Road 1 to Big Shoals. I don't know what Big Shoals is, but it sounds like an adventure. Okay, gate opens 8 a.m., locked at sunset. Cool. So this is just... Actually, it's good to have the map here. I don't plan on going down this trail, but down the road I might. So I am here. The actual walking path appears to be this right here. Nope, this right here. This is the walking path. Hold on. No walking through. This right here would be the walking path. Wow, that seems a lot farther than 3.5 miles, but I have been wrong before. Either way, I don't plan on walking that distance out to the Big Shoals entrance. I don't know what Big Shoals is, but I don't plan on going there. Okay, well, it's starting to rain. I saw a quaint little cafe not too terribly far up the road. I guess I'm going to go check that out and see what they have to offer. Oh boy, I love adventuring. Alright, so this is the place that I originally thought was a cafe, because it literally says cafe on it, but no, it turns out it's just a gambling center. So now I have no idea where to go for food, because I'm starting to get hungry. And it's starting to rain, and I don't like driving in the rain, especially in the Cougar, which is kind of old and doesn't stop as well as modern cars do. So I guess I'm just going to venture around and see if I can find a restaurant. Alright, so a lot has happened since my last recording. I did find a good place to go. There weren't a lot of restaurants in that tiny town that I came across. But I saw a picture of some food on a wall, and I'm like, oh, that looks like a restaurant. Let's go there. So I went in there. Really good place. A lot of your like mom and pop family restaurants, those often have pretty good food. So I went in there and I got some food. And I was on a road, and I'm like, I don't know where this road goes. So I just start going down this road, and eventually I come into another city. And I see a sign pointing, this way, and it says downtown. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go downtown into this city, and we're going to see what they have there. So I just start driving downtown, and I find a parking space, and I park there, and I get out of the Cougar, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to turn to my left, and whatever it is that I see, I'm just going to embrace it wholeheartedly. And I turned to my left, and I came across this art shop, and in the window of the art shop was this massive painting of a goddamn peacock. And I decided to go ahead and get it. I tried cramming it into my Cougar. It's literally right here next to me. It's impeding in my recording. It is in my way. Very uncomfortable. But I got that stuff. Like, I got it, like, immediately whenever I saw it. I walked into that store. I'm like, hey, I want that. If that is not destiny, then I have no idea what is. Now I have a legitimate painting of Kevin, and I am very pleased with it. So, yeah, that's what I did with my day. And now I stopped off at my mother's house, which wasn't too far out of the way, so I'm going to go visit with my mother. God help me. And we will continue this episode later. I might do more driving today. I don't know. We'll see how things go here. So that being said, I'm probably going to do more driving today. We'll see how things go here. Alright, so I didn't do any more driving around in the Cougar. I went ahead and I just hung out with the old mama for a while. I don't like the way that looks in the driveway. I'm going this way. Oh, Nelly. Oh, goodness. But anyway, I had a lot of fun. I told the people at that art place that I went to check out. It was really cool. They were the building that they built their art studio in was built in the 1880s. It still had the original roof on it. And it used to be a bank, so there was a safe in the back, and that safe was pretty damn cool to be able to see. Had mosaic floor, very artsy, very interesting. I'll go ahead and put up a picture of the business card that they gave me, just because I said that I'd shout them out, and I'm honestly very interested to see what my family's going to say whenever I show up with a painting of Kevin that is bigger than the goddamn bird in real life. Anyway, folks, this was a little adventure of mine. I wanted to go ahead and record it because I thought that it would be fun. And I did have a lot of fun. So, yeah, it definitely was a good time. I'm not entirely sure what else to say in this video or how to even close it out. So I'm just going to say, hey, I'm home. And now you guys see the kinds of adventures I go on whenever I feel like going on adventures. That being said, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll be around for the next one.